No, he doesn't. His legs are rubbery as a left hand goes to the side of his head. A right uppercut, a left jab, and a vicious left sends Norton crumbling to the canvas.
Whether it's a punch that turns the tide of a fight or an unlikely challenger dethroning a dominant title holder, these 25 knockouts shocked the world and left fans in awe. Each one is a testament to the unpredictability and excitement that makes heavyweight boxing so thrilling.
Digs in deep, sucks it up.
Use that word earlier. Ooh, big shot. Oh, get Rosado.
Better than I thought.
Down again.
Julie gonna win it right here. Down goes Jackson. He's gonna fold from his.
Mike Tyson versus Buster Douglas, 1990. Tyson, undefeated and a feared champion, was considered nearly invincible. But in a stunning upset, Buster Douglas knocked Tyson out in the 10th round in Tokyo, Japan. Tyson had dominated for much of the fight, but Douglas, who was a 42-1 underdog, found his moment in the 10th round.
Going and then catch up with him in the later rounds with a big shot. If that's the strategy, then it's working because...
The knockout shook the boxing world to its core, ending Tyson's 37-fight winning streak and forcing everyone to reconsider the heavyweight landscape. Tyson's inability to recover after being knocked down and his lackluster performance that night made this loss all the more shocking. It remains one of the most significant upsets in boxing history. Muhammad Ali versus Leon Spinks, 1978. In only his 8th professional fight, Leon Spinks shocked the boxing world by defeating the legendary Muhammad Ali to capture the heavyweight title in February 1978. Spinks, a virtual unknown at the time, came out with relentless energy and aggression, taking the fight to Ali. Although Ali fought valiantly, he was overwhelmed by Spinks' youthful exuberance. In a highly contested and surprising battle, Spinks was declared the winner by a split decision, making history as the youngest man to take the heavyweight title from Ali. The result stunned fans, as many thought Ali's reign would continue for much longer. George Foreman versus Michael Moorer, 1994. In one of the most astonishing upsets of the 90s, George Foreman, at 45 years old, knocked out the younger Michael Moorer to win the heavyweight championship. Moorer had dominated the first 9 rounds of the fight, and it seemed like he was on his way to retaining his title. However, Foreman, who had been on the comeback trail, delivered a monstrous right hand in the 10th round that sent Moorer to the canvas, making Foreman the oldest man to ever win a world heavyweight title. This shocking knockout not only stunned the world, but solidified Foreman's legacy as a fighter who defied the odds.
And over the head of George Foreman. Both fighters exactly the same size. Foreman slightly heavier, about 7 or 8 pounds heavier. Norton and Foreman both 6'3". On the right-hand side of your screen is the champion, Foreman. On the left-hand side is Ken Norton.
Rocky Marciano versus Jersey Joe Walcott, 1952. The 1952 fight between Rocky Marciano and Jersey Joe Walcott is one of boxing's most shocking knockouts. Marciano, who was a heavy underdog against the seasoned Walcott, trailed for most of the fight. Walcott, a skilled and experienced champion, was ahead on the scorecards. But in the 13th round, Marciano delivered a devastating right hand, knocking Walcott out cold.
He is intent on staying away now. Be careful. That's the right hand. And the new heavyweight champion of the world, Rocky Marciano.
The knockout secured Marciano's first heavyweight title and solidified his place in boxing history. Walcott, who was poised to retain his title, never saw the punch coming, making it a stunning and unforgettable moment in the sport. Sonny Liston versus Cassius Clay, 1964. In a fight that would forever change the course of boxing history, Sonny Liston, the dominant heavyweight champion, faced the brash young Cassius Clay, later known as Muhammad Ali. Liston was heavily favored, but Clay's speed, agility, and unconventional style completely baffled the champion. In the 6th round, Liston's corner threw in the towel, declaring him unable to continue after suffering from a shoulder injury. Many speculated that Liston had taken a dive, but regardless of the reason, it was a shocking outcome. Clay's victory marked the beginning of one of the greatest careers in boxing, while Liston's loss raised questions about his true capabilities.
Liston
Now looking completely at sea. He doesn't know what it's all about. Like the rest of us, he's amazed. Watch the way Clay is brushing aside Liston's punches now with his gloves. The pattern of the fight has changed too because Clay...
Lennox Lewis versus Hasim Rahman, 2001. In 2001, Lennox Lewis, the heavyweight champion, faced Hasim Rahman in a bout that seemed to be just another defense for the dominant British boxer. However, in a shocking twist, Rahman knocked out Lewis in the 5th round with a massive right hand that left the champion unconscious on the canvas.
Oh, he's got him! He's got him! He got careless. Is it Oliver McCall all over again? It is, and Lewis has gone. Lewis has gone. It's another upset of immense proportions.
The knockout was a complete surprise, as Rahman was a massive underdog, and Lewis had been in control until that moment. Rahman's win was seen as one of the biggest upsets in heavyweight boxing, as few people believed he could dethrone the dominant Lewis. Evander Holyfield versus Mike Tyson, 1996. The first fight between Evander Holyfield and Mike Tyson in 1996 was one of the most shocking upsets in boxing history. Tyson, the former undisputed heavyweight champion, was expected to steamroll Holyfield, but Holyfield fought with determination and heart. Tyson was outboxed, and in the 11th round, Holyfield delivered a TKO victory when Tyson's corner threw in the towel.
After 4 rounds, they go to the scorecards on an accidental foul. Now, both wailing away. What an exchange.
He came back.
Cut, not looking good. A cut. Ooh, a low blow by Holy.
The result sent shockwaves through the boxing world as Tyson's reign of terror was finally broken. Holyfield's victory over Tyson established him as one of the greatest heavyweights of his era and left Tyson's future in doubt. Riddick Bowe versus Andrew Golota, 1996. In 1996, Riddick Bowe faced Andrew Golota in a highly anticipated heavyweight clash. Golota, an unknown at the time, came into the ring with an aggressive style and a chip on his shoulder. He surprised everyone by dominating the early rounds, even putting Bowe in serious trouble. However, Golota's career would take a shocking turn when he lost control and began hitting Bowe below the belt. After multiple low blows, the referee disqualified Golota, handing Bowe the win. Despite the disqualification, Golota's performance up until that point shocked the world, as he had proven that he could hang with one of the best.
Riddick Bowe is going down, even trying to throw a right hand to the body.
Hard power punches from Golota. Bowe goes down.
Joe Frazier versus Muhammad Ali, 1971. The first fight of the century between Joe Frazier and Muhammad Ali is one of the most iconic and shocking moments in boxing history. Ali, who had been stripped of his title for refusing to fight in the Vietnam War, made his return against Frazier, who had already proven himself as a formidable contender. Despite Ali's speed and legendary skills, Frazier's relentless pressure and powerful left hook took a toll on the former champion. In the 15th round, Frazier dropped Ali with a devastating left hook, securing a unanimous decision victory. This victory shocked the world and established Frazier as the undisputed heavyweight champion.
Then I Bedlam. Oh, what a shot! Muhammad Ali gamely fights back. Frazier has the man in the corner. 10 seconds.
Shannon Briggs versus George Foreman, 1997. In a highly anticipated fight between the aging George Foreman and the younger Shannon Briggs, many expected Foreman to continue his resurgence in boxing. However, in a shocking twist, Briggs knocked out Foreman in the 5th round.
To go. Okay, let's go. Stop punching. Point, but through our eyes, it appears he's not in danger of that.
The knockout was a stunning moment, as Foreman had been one of the most feared heavyweights of his era, and few believed that Briggs could pull off such an upset. The victory solidified Briggs' place in boxing history and put a definitive end to Foreman's second run as a heavyweight contender. George Foreman versus Joe Frazier, 1973. In 1973, George Foreman faced Joe Frazier in a highly anticipated bout that would determine the next heavyweight champion. Foreman, known for his devastating knockout power, was expected to overpower Frazier, but few anticipated just how brutal the fight would be. Foreman relentlessly pummeled Frazier for 2 brutal rounds before knocking him out in the second round.
Joe Frazier, who went down 3 times in the first round. A caution from Arthur Mercani. Oh, he is all over Frazier again. He has Frazier in the corner. Frazier's knees buckled. He is down. He is down for the 4th time in the fight.
The one-sided nature of the knockout shocked boxing fans, as Frazier had been known for his toughness and heart. Foreman's victory solidified his position as the top heavyweight in the world and set him on a path to become a boxing legend. Mike Tyson versus Pinklon Thomas, 1987. In 1987, Mike Tyson faced Pinklon Thomas in a fight that many expected to be another easy defense for the young champion. Tyson, who was in his prime, was known for his quick knockout victories, and he delivered once again. In the 6th round, Tyson unleashed a devastating combination that left Thomas unconscious on the canvas, securing another impressive victory. The speed and precision of Tyson's punches left fans and analysts in awe, and Thomas had no chance to mount any offense. This knockout reinforced Tyson's status as the most feared fighter in the world.
And the question now, of course, is which Mike Tyson is showing up. The right hand behind it. Thomas in trouble again. And now Tyson moves in for the kill. 2 uppercuts and a left hand. Thomas trying to hold on. Do it your way. There is a big uppercut by Tyson. Serious trouble, and down he goes. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Floyd Patterson versus Ingemar Johansson, 1960. In 1960, Floyd Patterson faced Ingemar Johansson in a rematch for the heavyweight championship. Patterson had defeated Johansson previously, but in this bout, Johansson shocked the world with a devastating first-round knockout. Patterson was sent to the canvas 3 times in the opening round, leaving him unable to continue. Johansson's surprise knockout was a massive upset and made him the first Swedish heavyweight champion. The shocking nature of the knockout and the speed at which it happened left boxing fans speechless and established Johansson as a dangerous and unpredictable fighter.
The left hand starts again. Johansson begins to drop his guard, and the hook goes over it.
Bernard Hopkins versus Felix Trinidad, 2001. In 2001, Bernard Hopkins faced Felix Trinidad in a middleweight showdown that would change Hopkins' career. Trinidad, the reigning champion, was seen as the favorite going into the fight, with many expecting him to overpower the older Hopkins. However, Hopkins executed a near-perfect game plan, outboxing and dominating Trinidad for 12 rounds. In the 12th round, Hopkins delivered a stunning knockout that left Trinidad on the canvas, winning by TKO. This victory shocked fans, as it was one of the most dominant performances ever seen in a middleweight championship fight, cementing Hopkins' legacy as one of the best.
Big right hand.
Disappointed us, Larry. This guy has been a fox.
Hopkins imposing his will and his skill on the man who is tonight. Oh, huge right hand. Huge right hand by Hopkins. Down goes Trinidad. He's got the desire. He's never been knocked out. This fight is over. Steve Smoker stops it.
Tommy Morrison versus George Foreman, 1993. In 1993, Tommy Morrison faced the aging but still dangerous George Foreman. Despite Morrison being seen as the favorite, Foreman's power was always a threat. Morrison's quickness and athleticism allowed him to control most of the fight, but in the second round, Foreman landed a huge right hand that knocked Morrison out cold. The knockout shocked fans as it came out of nowhere, despite Foreman being past his prime. This victory gave Foreman another brief moment of glory and added another chapter to his legendary career.
Here we go.
Foreman's got to throw everything now if he's going to stop it. He's going to win this fight. I think time is running out for George Foreman.
Morrison's boxed pretty well. It's gone loose again, that bandage, but there's only 17 seconds to go. I think that Mills Lane will let it run now. Well, how have the judges seen this?
All right, hey, move it. Time.
For my money, Morrison's just done enough. He thinks so too. There goes the bell to end it.
Larry for the heavyweight title. Shaver stunned everyone when he rocked Holmes with a massive right hand in the second round, knocking Holmes down for the first time in his career. However, Holmes managed to recover and turn the ins could be vulnerable. Holmes' ability to recover and win made this fight a memorable upset.
With the right corner. We are 40 seconds left in the round, and this fight has turned to a different fight, and Holmes is staggering. He is wobbling. He is holding on. He got caught with that Ernie Shaver's right. Ernie wild, trying to get at Holmes. Ernie swinging wildly. Holmes trying to hold together. Ernie Shavers at age 35 or whatever, with 10 seconds left now in the round. Holmes defenseless, taking it from Shavers. Holmes, the end of the round here.
George Foreman versus Muhammad Ali, 1974. The Rumble in the Jungle is one of the most iconic heavyweight boxing bouts in history. On October 30th, 1974, in Kinshasa, Zaire, Muhammad Ali faced George Foreman, the reigning heavyweight champion, known for his devastating power and undefeated record. Ali, seen by many as the underdog, deployed his famous rope-a-dope strategy, leaning on the ropes and allowing Foreman to exhaust himself with relentless punches. For much of the fight, Foreman dominated with his sheer aggression, but Ali's resilience and tactical brilliance turned the tide. In the 8th round, Ali saw his opening and delivered a lightning-fast combination that sent Foreman crashing to the canvas. The knockout stunned the world, as Foreman, previously viewed as unbeatable, was defeated. Ali's victory not only regained him the heavyweight title, but also solidified his legacy as one of the greatest fighters of all time.
More punches now. Maybe this could be the tactic of Ali to let the man punch himself out. 30 seconds left in round 8. Very even fight. Ali, a sneaky right hand. Another sneaky right hand. This time he works over the shoulder of Foreman. It's the combination. 3, 4, 5, 6. Foreman gets stuck to the knee. 8. That's it.
David Haye versus Nikolai Valuev, 2009. In 2009, David Haye faced the massive Nikolai Valuev, a towering 7-foot-tall Russian fighter who was the WBA heavyweight champion. Many thought Haye, the much smaller and quicker fighter, would struggle against Valuev's size and power. However, Haye outboxed Valuev over 12 rounds, landing clean punches while avoiding the Russian's slow attacks. In a controversial decision, Haye was declared the winner, shocking the boxing world. While the win was close, it marked the first time Valuev's reign as champion had ended.
Oh, he's got it going with a left hook. What a finish here. Hey, gets David now wishing he had gone for it earlier and tested this man's the only sure way of victory here is knockout, and he's shown he's got the power to achieve that.
He's conducting the crowd, saying, I've won this, you know. He certainly made Valuev look very silly, and I just wonder whether we're heading for it. How have the judges seen it?
Evander Holyfield versus Riddick Bowe, 1992. The 1992 fight between Evander Holyfield and Riddick Bowe is remembered for Holyfield's gritty victory. Bowe was the favorite, having previously outboxed Holyfield in their first encounter. However, Holyfield stunned everyone by making adjustments throughout the fight and landing a series of hard punches. He overcame a rocky start to defeat Bo and retain the heavyweight title. The upset was shocking because many believed Bo was the more skilled fighter at the time, but Holyfield's resilience and determination saw him through.
They belong to me. Larry stole them from me. I gave it to them.
Not the first great idea that we've stolen from you, George, and it won't be the last. Of heart and will and courage and skill.
And new heavyweight champion of the world, Riddick Big Daddy Bowe!
These electrifying knockouts represent the pinnacle of the sport's drama and unpredictability. These moments showcase the raw power, resilience, and sheer determination that define heavyweight boxing.